Most cells are composed 70 to 95% of water. The rest consists mostly of carbon-based compounds and molecules. Carbons can form large, complex, and diverse molecules. Proteins, carbohydrates, DNA, and other molecules found commonly in living matter are all composed of carbon compounds. Carbon is the basis for organic molecules because it has 4 valence electrons. Having 4 valence electrons means it can form 4 covalent bonds, which is known as tetravalence. This property enables carbon to form various structures such as chains, branched chains, and rings. Its most frequent partners are hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Cells can synthesize molecules through a process called dehydration, which is the act of removing water. For example, glucose and fructose are joined together through a process called dehydration synthesis. Hydrogen is removed from one side, while hydrogen oxide is removed from the other. Two of these join together to form H2O or water, while the other two join to form a type of disaccharide called sucrose. Cells break down molecules through a process called hydrolysis, the exact opposite mechanism of dehydration. In the hydrolysis of sucrose, a water molecule is added back, H to one side and OH to the other, thus breaking the bond. This results in glucose and fructose, which are hooked up together to form sucrose. Important organic molecules include carbohydrates, protein, nucleic acid, and lipid. Carbohydrates are composed of atoms of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen in a 1-to-1 ratio. The most basic unit is called a monosaccharide. The primary function of carbohydrates is for short-term energy storage and are often involved in structural components of cells, such as cellulose of plant cells. DNA is composed of a phosphate backbone and nitrogenous bases. The structure of DNA is central to its function since the expression of the information is contained in the nucleotide sequence. Proteins are amino acids arranged in a linear or globular form. They're joined together by peptide bonds between the carboxyl and amino groups. They have several functions. They can act as enzymes, signal between cells, and provide structural support. The structure of a lipid is divided into 2 parts. The tail is composed of long hydrocarbon chain, making it hydrophobic. The head, which is made of a carboxyl group, is hydrophilic. The main function of a lipid is for energy storage.